So what if you want to create a post that has video inside of it? That's an easy enough thing to do. And remember, it doesn't have to be your video. It could be the video created by someone else entirely. Or it could be something you put together using PowerPoint or some other video tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new post. And I'm going to call this one, let me just double check what we're using here. Using chart of accounts. So I'm going to jump back and I'm going to call this chart of accounts. There you go. And I'm going to simply put in some information here. So there we go. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to change the color to a dark green because I tend to like dark green, and also bold it, and I'm going to change it to a heading 3. There you go. Now the next thing I want to do is put in HTML. So I'm going to paste, and I'm pasting the actual embed code that I took from YouTube, and I'm going to change this to 560 because I tend to like that size with 315. Going to change this to video. Now the reason I'm changing this is that in the blog, in this particular theme, it puts a little icon in the right upper corner. I'll show you that in a moment. And I'm going to publish. There we go. So now we have it published, and if I choose visual, I should see the actual box itself. There you go. And also the title. Now you could give it even more information. You could have download links as well. So we're going to update this. I'm going to jump to the website. Now I've chosen to open up another browser so I don't have that black band across the top and no one is currently logged in. Now there's a reason for that. And I'm simply going to update this by refreshing it. There we go. And you now see that we now have a third blog post. There you go. And this one happens to be a video, and I can play this video. Just reduce the volume a bit. And jump forward, and let's take a look at what they're doing. There you go. So what if I only wanted certain people to see this? Now this is intriguing. If I go back and I look at my post, on the right hand side there are 3 options. One is how did you want to publish it? The next one is who can see it? So general public or private. In other words, I would have to create an actual account for that person. Or just a password. Now this is rather interesting. This you can restrict to only your customers or people you want to see it. So when I click on this, I can enter into a password, and just for simplicity I'll just type in password. I'm going to click OK to update that. Now the next feature is also interesting if you're doing something over a period of time, like for instance giving lessons. If that were the case, then you might want to post these at specific dates. So this means you can create them all up at the same time and simply schedule them to appear on the site over a period of time. So let's update that. We've put a password on. Let's see what the effect is. And again, I'm going to open up my other browser. I'm going to update this. Now watch what happens to this post that was freely available. As we update it, okay, it now says you need to have a password if you want to see this. And there's that little icon for the video that I was talking about. So let's take a look at what would happen. If I type the password in, once again, I'll type in password that we used, and if I now submit it, I can now see the actual post. So using a password is not a bad idea at all. It allows you to structure this, and for instance, if we had decided that our tutorials would actually be blogs, we could have these all set up so that they required passwords to be used or an account. So I hope you enjoyed that. There'll be more videos as we go along, but for the time being, this will get you started.